Well, first and foremost, I'd just like to say my name is Tanner Davis, and I'm a senior at Ballard Memorial High School. I live in a family of 5 with a brother and a sister and my mom and my dad. And if you want to say I live in a family of 6, you can count my little Yorkshire Terrier in there too. His name's Harley Chrome, after the motorcycle. I've always liked growing up in a family where I have a brother and a sister, because there's kind of like that equal balance of having a relationship with your brother and then having a relationship with your sister. And I've always thought it'd be better than having a house full of guys and you're like fighting and going crazy at everybody all the time. And then on the flip side of that, having a family of girls, and then you end up dressing up and going to school wearing makeup and wigs and stuff. I wouldn't like that too much. But on another note, I'm a 4.0 student and I play basketball for Ballard Memorial. Grades have always been my -- priority above any athletics or extracurricular thing that I do, because like my mom and dad have always said, athletics doesn't get you a steady job leaving high school. It's the grades that really can get you there, which I think was a nice way of them just telling us that we're not really that good at athletics, so we need to have a way out so we don't starve and end up on the side of the road. I'm a member of Faith Missionary Baptist Church, which is a little church headed toward in the Wycliffe area going toward Illinois. And God has always been he's a big part of my life, and my relationship with him I've always held above all else. I'm a pretty easygoing guy. I don't let things bother me. Things can't really get under my skin. I've always kind of just rode with the punches, but that's also gotten me into a lot of negative times where I just don't tell people no. I don't stick up for myself necessarily. I'm unmotivated, but throughout high school and my years in Ballard, I've kind of grown out of that and I've opened up more, and I'm not as laid back. I keep an open mind about everything. I don't shun people because they're different or believe differently or whatever. I wouldn't want people to shut me out if they had something about me they didn't like, so I've always tried to live by that when other people approach me. I'm respectful of other people even if they don't deserve my respect, which goes back to that letting people walk over me sometimes, but most people are pretty respectful of me. I don't have a problem with that. And I'm not a violent person at all by nature. I hate seeing people in pain. I hate to see anything in pain. I don't like to see a dog to a person in pain. It gets all over me. I just don't like that. I don't want no part of that. One time I was out hunting with my dad, and we were walking to our blind, or we weren't even at our blind yet. We were just walking there. And we see this buck. It just appears, and it's got a pretty big set of antlers on it. It's like a 12 or something pointer. And my dad's like, Tanner, we got to take out that. We have to have that. That's our prize right there. So I was like 7, and I was like, all right, Dad, all right. So I get down there, I pull out my gun, and I'm trying to hold it, but I'm all shaky and stuff. And he's like, Tanner, do you need to rest it on something? Do you need like a tripod? Yeah, wait, we don't have a tripod. So the man with bag problems, my dad, gets down on all 4s in the middle of the woods and is just sitting there. And he's like, put the gun down on my back, just lay it down there. So I pull out the gun, I lay it on his back, and then a bunch of culminating factors wrap up to where the fact that I'm shooting a gun over my dad at an animal about to kill this thing gets all up under my skin, and I just start shaking and breathing and hyperventilating, and I'm shaking the gun everywhere, and I just can't pull the trigger. So my dad stops me. He's like, don't do it. You're going to shoot me. You're going to shoot my head. I'm going to die. So I take the gun off. I don't even know. I might have left it on safety or off safety. I don't even know. But he grabbed the gun from me. He didn't want me hurting anything. So needless to say, I didn't kill the deer, and we didn't get to bring home the big head to put on the wall. But what are you going to do? And that kind of always taught me that I couldn't control that situation, which might have been another reason it all got out of hand, that I wasn't able to control it. And that always just kind of not being able to control something gets at me. So, and